So Cardano or ADA is on fire from the past few weeks, and it should be for all good reasons. So in this video, we'll talk about the three main reasons why Cardano is trading so high and why I feel ADA can see new highs in the just few weeks, and how I plan to take full advantage of this bull run. And we are starting right now. So first, let's talk about the price. As you can see from so many videos, so many articles, people are saying ADA could go 5x, ADA could go 10x from today's price. That'll be like close to $10 from where it's sitting right now. Now, it does sound good and amazing, but not that fast. One of the biggest catalysts that's taking place is the smart contract date that is set for September 12th. So I'm sure you have heard about the smart contract and it's coming in action on September 12th. It'll be a huge catalyst for ADA. But what does it all mean for investors like you and me? See, I need to break things down very simple to understand what it's going to do for a stock, or in this case, the cryptocurrency, and where I see the price move from here. So let me break it down as I would break it down for myself, and let's understand it together. So the heading says, Smart Contracts Alonzo release date. Know how new update will help Cardano grow. Okay, that's what the interesting article, I have to read it. So these are the things that I underlined. So this is what's going to happen when Cardano will start accepting smart contracts or start enabling smart contracts on September 12th. First, smart contracts will enable decentralized finance application known as DeFi. That's the first thing that's going to happen, is that they will start to enable finance applications or DeFi applications on the blockchain. Secondly, it will make non-fungible token or NFTs possible, which is a huge thing. We heard about NFTs just a few months ago. First one was sold for like some crazy amount. The second one was like for 69 million or something like that. It's crazy. Then smart contracts can also affect the way the gaming industry functions, as it would allow players to purchase in-game product and assets with the help of NFTs. That's huge, because gaming is a huge sector for revenue growth or for overall e-commerce. Gaming is big. So these are the three things that made me excited about ADA, or started to think about ADA as one of the major cryptocurrency that come through. Again, Ethereum is my number one when it comes to cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is my number two. Bitcoin, just because it's a gold, it's always going to hold its value. And then in terms of growth, ADA or Cardano is my number three. So this is what I feel that the first thing that I look for when the smart contracts will happen on September 12th is these three things is going to happen. Now, since we know a little bit more about smart contracts and how that will affect Cardano by implementing these three things, one of the direct impacts will be on the sheer number of transactions that's going to take place. Take a look here. So what I did was I compared the chart of Ethereum, which is at the bottom. These are the number of transactions that take place every day on these two cryptocurrencies, and this is Cardano. Now the chart might look much bigger here because it's going up higher like this, but this is in thousands and this is in millions. So let me blow it up for you to kind of understand what I'm talking about. So the Ethereum chart, they processed 1.184 million transactions yesterday on Ethereum network. That's massive number. So Cardano processed 25,000 transactions on July 11th. So you see the big difference. Ethereum is processing 1.18 million transactions, while Cardano is processing only 25 to 26,000 transactions. And the reason is simple. They do not have smart contracts. That's why there is a big difference between Ethereum and Cardano. So when you compare ADA and Ethereum, we know that because Ethereum has smart contracts, that is why the volume is so much on Ethereum. Now, with just this simple comparison, you can see that Cardano has a huge upside potential to be as big or bigger than Ethereum because of the low transaction fees and the green coin that ADA is or Cardano is. Now, hold that thought, as we need to look at few more other things before we give ADA the price target of almost 10x from where it is right now. So now next what I did was I went on Google Trend and compared the search term that is really, the basic things that I always do when I'm looking at a stock. So what I did was I compared between Cardano as the search term or ADA Cardano as the search term. Now, who uses ADA? ADA is mainly for investors, those who want to invest money in cryptocurrencies. Who uses Cardano or the blockchain? The people, those who are actually using the blockchain. Now, of course, you can also use Cardano. I'm not saying that investors don't use Cardano, but if I'm searching on Google, I would usually put Cardano ADA or ADA Cardano to look for for the articles and stuff like that. Cardano, just the search term, may be used for more developers, more institutions, more banking industry people. They're interested not just in cryptocurrency, but also the application or the blockchain. This is really weird what's happening over here, what I'm going to show you now. Because this tells me that yes, investors are searching for ADA Cardano or just Cardano, but there's a huge difference. And that tells me that there are others who are searching for Cardano alone. Now, as I said, who could those folks be? Maybe developers, maybe people those who are hosting app, maybe people those who are interested in the blockchain, or maybe the African government who is interested in the blockchain, digital ID, or some other major catalyst that we will see very soon in their yearly summit that's happening in September 25th and 26th. That's where the Cardano summit is happening. And as per their founder, we are going to see some major catalyst or major news coming out of Cardano. But their smart contracts are releasing on September 12th, which is a short-term, or I would say near-term catalyst for the price. Okay, now what I did was I compared the search right here with the price chart. So now let's put that next to the chart and find some correlation. Look at the peak in the search term and now look at the peak in the stock. So as you can see right here around May 9th, the search term Cardano peaked at its highest. Right where around May end, around that time, the Cardano price also peaked. So it looks like people were searching for Cardano during that week right here, and the search term peaked and they started investing more and more money. Then the search went down and the stock went down. Now the search has gone up, but not to the same level as before. Right now the search term is about like 55, but look at the price. Price has already crossed the previous high. What's going on is that even though the search term is lower, that means as many people are not searching for Cardano as they were searching during the May time when the price had already touched high. But now people are searching less, but the price has already crossed up. So I feel the FOMO buyers or fear of missing out buyers is going to come in and they will buy more and more ADA even at these elevated prices just from I would say 4 weeks ago, and they are going to push the price even higher and the search term is going to go higher. This is really exciting. Okay, but one advice of caution, even though I told you that the volume is low as compared to at this point right here when the volume was high, if you look over here, the volume is low right here. Actually, let me blow it up to make more sense. Okay, so if you see here, when the Cardano price was just $1, volume was really high over here. And if you compare that volume to where it is right now, you can see that we have a big gap right here on the volume. Now Cardano has already crossed the all-time highs right here. If you see the recent all-time highs, it has already crossed, which was in May mid, and now it's showing up right here. So if the volume maintains at that level, and because we know September 12th is coming, we could see the price shot up in the short term because there is so much more volume that can come in and can push the prices high up. Now, one advice of caution, and that is RSI. I always pay attention to RSI. So RSI is actually really high right now, and it's at overbought category. Anything over 75 to 80 is like an overbought category. See right here, when the last time RSI touched that high, we had a downward pressure on the on Cardano, and then when it touched RSI right here above the 70 level mark, we saw the price drop as well right here, as you can see the correlation here. And then the bottom, the overbought is oversold is about 20 level, and then the price started to go up. Right now the RSI is sitting really high, and that's the only thing that worries me, that maybe short-term investors, people those who want to make a quick buck, will come in and they are going to start selling, and then we can see the price drop again, because only basing on RSI. The other two indicators are telling me that the volume are low and the search term is low, which is going to push the stock price even higher in the short term, but I'm keeping my eye on RSI. Now, right after the launch of the smart contracts, they have a Cardano summit which is taking place on September 25th and 26th. Now, even though I feel that smart contracts is a big catalyst, this could also serve for us investors as a big catalyst, because I feel we could see some major news coming out of this event, as mentioned by their founder, that on September 25th and 26th, they are going to release some major event and major news on the cryptocurrency. So it's really exciting because, again, Cardano has recently become the world's third largest crypto, which is massive news for this new cryptocurrency, or I would say a very moderately priced cryptocurrency. And then on top of it, institutional money is flowing into Cardano. And I feel that more and more institutions are going to surge, more and more institutions are going to see the value once the smart contracts comes in. And I feel that Cardano's price is going to continue to go up because of this reason. Now, if you can see over here, in the last few weeks, $1.3 million came in Cardano or invested in Cardano. Overall, total institutional investment amount to about 28 million. Which is really, really cool. Now, one of the main exciting parts, see, this is all good, but one of the major exciting part for me as investing in the cryptocurrency is this. As we know, we have smart contracts coming. As we know that we have more and more institution investing. As we know that there is African government interested in using it for the blockchain of digital IDs. So it's all good catalyst. But one of the main thing I'm looking at is that 71% of Cardano's market supply is in circulation right here. They have 450 billion right here, 32 billion is already in supply. This is huge because if 70% is already in circulation, that means the demand or supply to demand ratio is going to be massive once more and more institutions come in and they buy Cardano. That means the price of the crypto will continue to rise up because the supply will be limited and less and less. So I'm pretty excited about looking at this versus what Cardano is offering in the short term for the smart contracts, and also for the summit, what kind of announcements we get. So this is what I did so far with ADA, and I'm going to kind of show you, my chart of the buys that I did and the total Cardano that I hold in my account. So I bought ADA on June 29th. You can see at a $1.37 price. That was my fourth buy on Cardano. Major buy, I would say. I bought about 4,000 ADA coins on June 29th for about $1.37. Then July 15th, I bought another 1,000 coins at $1.23. The price dropped, I bought it again. So in total, I hold, and I bought about 1,200 coins before when it was $1.17. So in total, I hold about 6,082 ADA coins right here, and total investment of about 17,339. So this is what I hold in my Coinbase account, and then I have a Voyager account. I have a referral link down below if you want to take advantage of that. So with so many catalysts and institutional money coming in, I plan to hold my ADA for a few years, but I'm not ignoring the RSI overbought level. And I will add more to my wallet if the price drops below $1.50. That's my plan. And that is my signal of adding more ADA to my portfolio. Hope I provided some value. And if you like the video, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing so you don't miss out our videos like this. As always, thank you for joining me. Love you all. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.